Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for checking out this video. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to play the song "O Come All Ye Faithful" by Jeremy Riddle. I'm only going to show you guys one way how to play that song, and that way does not require the use of a capo. If this is your first time checking out the channel, welcome. I'm Andrew. I'm a worship leader at my local church. On this channel, you'll find a lot of worship leading tips and tutorials. If that's something that you're into, go ahead and hit the like button for this video and hit the subscribe button and notification bell to keep updated for future videos. It'll help out the channel tremendously. If you guys have any questions along the way, don't hesitate to ask. Leave them down below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. But otherwise guys, let's get right into the lesson for "O Come All Ye Faithful" by Jeremy Riddle. Alright guys, so "O Come All Ye Faithful" by Jeremy Riddle is originally in the key of D. The tempo is 75 beats per minute and the time signature is 4/4. And like I mentioned before, we won't use a capo whatsoever for this song, but before I show you what chords we'll play, I want to show you the strumming pattern first. The strumming pattern that we'll use will remain consistent throughout most of the song. There's only one part where it changes up, but I'll show you that part when it comes. But for the most part, the strumming pattern that we'll use will be something like this. It's going to be down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. That strumming pattern again will be down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. And what I'll do with the strumming pattern is I'll play it at full speed and then I'll slow it down right after. This is the strumming pattern at full speed. And this is the strumming pattern at a slower speed. If you struggle with the strumming pattern, no worries. Just try your best, rewind the video if you have to, and you'll get it. So now that we have this strumming pattern down, I can show you what chords we'll play. So again, no capo, but we're going to be playing our chords from the key of D. So in total, we'll be playing 6 chords in the key of D. So we'll be using the following chords for the whole song. It's going to be a D, or you can use this D sus, if that's a little bit more comfortable for you. The next chord will be an A, or you can play this A as an A sus if it's a little bit more comfortable for you. The next chord will be a B minor, then an E minor or E minor 7, G, and the last chord that we'll use in this key will be an E chord. To start off the song, we can go ahead and play the intro, and for the intro we're actually just going to stay on one chord, which will be the D chord. The intro will sound something like this. So then after the intro, we can go right into the first verse, and for the first verse we will play a different chord progression. We'll play the following chords. It's going to be a D, A, D, A, B minor, A, E, A, D, G, and A. And we'll play that chord progression once for the verse. The verse will sound something like this. Oh, come all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Come and behold So then after the first verse, we can go into the first chorus. And for the first chorus, we will play a different chord progression. We'll play the following chords. It's going to be a D, A, G, A, D, A, and D. And we'll play that chord progression once for the chorus. The chorus will sound something like this. Oh, come let us adore Him. Oh, come let us adore Him, Christ the Lord. So then after the chorus, we can go into verse 2, and verse 2 is the same chord progression as verse 1, so no changes there. And then after verse 2, we're going to go into the second chorus, and for the second chorus, we will have a different chord progression than the first chorus, so we'll play the following chords for chorus 2. It's going to be a D, A, and then when we get to that third line where it says, "Oh, come let us adore Him, Christ the Lord," we're going to play the following chords. It's going to be a G, D, E minor, D, A, D, G, A, and D. So the second chorus will sound something like this. Oh, come let us adore Him. Oh, come let us adore Him, Christ the Lord. And in that second chorus, as you saw on that third line where we switched those chords quickly, it's just a down strum. So all you have to do is do those down strums for each of those chords and then play the regular strumming pattern on Christ the Lord. After the second chorus, Jeremy Riddle goes back into a third verse. That third verse is the same chord progression as the prior verses, so no changes there. And then he goes into a third chorus, and that third chorus is the same chord progression as the second chorus, so no changes there. And to conclude the song, we can go ahead and finish the song with a D chord, and that's pretty much how we can play "O Come All Ye Faithful" by Jeremy Riddle. Alright guys, so that's the lesson for "O Come All Ye Faithful" by Jeremy Riddle. If you have any questions up to this point, leave them down below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. If you guys have any other song ideas or song requests that you want to see in future videos, leave them down below as well. I will love to see those ideas. Before you guys leave the video, don't forget to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button and notification bell to keep updated for future videos. It'll help out the channel so much. But overall guys, I really hope that the lesson was useful to you all. Remember to keep safe and I'll see you guys in the next video.